Hello, beautiful learners. Welcome to another IELTS listening practice test. And today we are going to practice IELTS listening practice test 12, as you can see already. So in this session, we will practice with answers and proper explanations for achieving band 9. So before going to start our class, I need to check out the sound quality, whether it's good or not good. Then I will start the class. Okay, just give me a few seconds to check out the sound quality. Okay, I hope you can hear me properly and everything is going well. Now it's time to start our class, so let's move on. Okay, so this is our practice test. Now let's listen the instruction. Okay,
Instructions. You are going to hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. At the end of the real test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. Now, turn to section 1.
okay, I hope you got the instruction for. Okay, so now it's time to let's start. Okay, so here's the first instruction for us. Okay, keep it in mind. And okay, no more than two words and a number for each answer. Okay, here's the sample one. Let's listen it first. Okay, so your best furniture. An example. Okay, information about special offer. Okay, so let's highlight it. Special offer. Oh no, special offer. And the answer is press 2. Okay, so just first we just need to listen the sample one. Okay, let's listen it together.
You will hear a question. Is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion, only the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Information line. In order to deal with all calls effectively, we offer you a number of options. Please listen carefully and press your required number. If you want to know about our latest prices, please press 1. If you want to hear about our new special offers, please press 2. If you want to make a complaint.
Okay, I hope you got the answer, because if she was saying that if you would like to know about our special or new special offer, press 2. Okay, that's what the answer would be. Press 2. So it was a simple question. Now we are going to jump into real exam. Okay, let's move on. So here the first keyword for this question is bed. Okay, now let's read it. Item, required, and price. Okay, so item, bed, and blah blah, size. Okay, size, bed, and price, €189. Let's listen it.
Please press 3.
Good afternoon. What can I do for you?
Good afternoon. I'd like to know some furniture prices.
The press 2 is for special because you would answer questions.
Furniture information line. A number of options. If you want to know about our latest prices, please press 1. Press 2. If you want to make a complaint, please press 3.
Good afternoon. What can I do for you?
Good afternoon. I'd like to know some furniture prices.
Fine. What about furniture would you like to know?
First of all, I'd like to know about beds. I'd like to buy a new bed.
Yes, and what kind of bed do you want?
Do you have a king-size one?
Of course.
The girl was asking, do you have king size one? So the answer would be king size, okay? And the person was saying, of course. So we don't need to listen his talk, but we just need to listen her talk regarding this question. Okay, that's why. So he as she was saying that, do you have king size? So just he's asking for king size, so the answer would be king. Okay, now let's move on for question number 2. Blah 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 right sorry white color and 69 euro. Okay, let's listen it. Maybe we are going to listen it the second item. Okay, let's listen it together.
What color do you like?
I prefer white.
Let me check. Yes, we have a new one from France that came in last week.
How much is it?
It is 108 that came in last. Let me check. Yes, like.
I prefer white.
Of course. What color?
You have a king-size one.
Of course. What color do you like?
I prefer white.
Let me check. Yes, we have a new one from France that came in last week.
How much is it?
It is £189.
Do you have any discounts at the moment?
If your total cost is over £800, you will get a 15% discount.
Great.
Do you want this bed?
Yes, and I need a light.
Where will you fit?
Okay, and the girl was saying that, and I need a light. So the answer would be light. L-I-G-H-T, light. Okay, as she was asking for that. Okay,
Fix it in your house.
okay, now we are going to listen for question number 3. Third item, dinner table. Okay, dinner table and round with blah blah and blah blah. So we are going to listen here for in question number 4, maybe the amount, price, whatever you say, and maybe we are going to hear size. Okay, no, it's maybe required like something. Okay, let's listen it.
My bedroom.
On the ceiling.
Yes. Oh, I hope it's in white too.
We have a set of white furniture. How about the light?
How much is it?
It is very cheap, only £69 if you take the bed.
Okay, I'll take them both.
Fine. And anything else?
I want to buy a new dinner table for my dining room.
What's your requirement?
Do you have a round one?
Yes.
And with 4 chairs, not 6.
Okay, she's asking for a 4 chair, not 6. So the answer would be 4 chair. Okay, 4 chair, C-H-A-I-R, yes, 4 chairs. Okay, now we're going to listen the amount. Okay,
That's better.
Right. Round with chairs.
What's the price of it?
The domestic one is £229, but the imported one is £369.
The same style?
Yes.
I'll take the first one.
Okay, he was saying two price. Okay, as first one is he was saying 229, and the second one is maybe what was he was saying, like let's listen it, but the answer will be first one. Okay,
£9. £89. But the imported one is £369.
The same style?
Yes.
I'll take the first one.
okay, don't be confused, I am explaining everything. Okay, the man was saying that the domestic one is 229 pounds, but the imported one is 369 pound, and the girl was saying the same style, and the man was saying yes, and the girl was saying that, or customer was saying that I will take the first one. So the price of first one is 229 pounds, pounds, pounds. Okay, now we're going to listen it for question number 5. Okay, wardrobe, record, something, and price. Okay, let's listen it.
Okay.
The last thing that I need is a wardrobe.
A wardrobe? Oh, we have some new styles.
Really? I prefer a European design.
You are so lucky.
The girl was saying, or the customer was saying that I preferred European design. So the answer would be European. European size, European design, DESIGN, design. Okay, the answer will be European design. Now we are going to listen for question number 6 to 10. Okay,
Now listen carefully.
so here's the another instruction for us: no more than 2 words and or a number for each answer. Okay, customer details, name, address, let's highlight it, Hill House, blah blah, 16th. Okay, let's listen it.
Carefully and... What's your full name?
Okay, keep it in mind that we are not allowed to write more than 2 words. Okay, so we can write here only 2 words, not more. Okay,
Daniel Khan.
Could you spell the last name?
Kahn.
Right. And your address?
Hill House, 16 Dave Lane.
Hill House, 16 Dave Lane. 16 Dave Lane. So the answer would be Dave Lane. Okay, maybe they will spell it. Let's listen it.
Could you spell the street name?
Dave.
Fine. And your contact number?
44.
Okay, Dave. She was just spelling the Dave, but not the Lane. So you have to write the next word. Okay. So the answer would be Dave Lane. And now we are going to listen for question number 7, delivery time. Okay, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, on next, let's listen it. Okay,
780135.
Well, what time do you want your furniture to arrive?
How about next?
Okay, don't be confused, as he was asking that what time do you like to your furniture arrived means he's asking for what time the customer like it to delivery. Okay, so it's like paraphrasing the sentence, don't be confused. Okay, let's listen it.
Next week.
Okay, morning or the afternoon?
Afternoon.
How about 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday?
Sunday is better.
Okay, on Sunday.
On next Sunday. Okay, the answer would be Sunday. 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 Don't be confused, because the girl was first saying I would like I want it next week. So you just maybe some people will write here next. So here is a next, and they will write here week. Okay, don't don't be confused. You have to listen the whole conversation, and then he was asked. The man was saying that okay Saturday, but the girl was saying no. It would be better on Sunday. So the answer would be on next Sunday. Okay. Now we're going to listen for question number 8. Payment. Okay. Maybe they will talk about a payment system or cash or in card. I don't know. Let's listen it.
Fine. How much is it altogether after the discount?
Let me see. The total price is £896. After discount is £760.
Okay. May I pay by credit card?
Of course you can.
Oh,
Okay. The girl was asking that may I pay by credit card. So the answer would be credit card. Okay. Credit card. C-A-R. Oh no. C-A-R-D card. Credit card. Okay. Let's move on. Now we're going to listen it for question number 9. Delivery transport item. Maybe it can be bus. No, actually not. It can be like a transport. Okay, any kind of transport. So we just need to the exact answer. Let's listen it together. Okay.
does this price include delivery fee?
Because you are our member and live not far from us, the fee is free.
That's so great.
We have a truck to deliver all your orders to your house next Sunday. Can you take down the reference number?
Yes.
Okay. He was saying that we have a truck to deliver your like some your product. Okay, so the answer would be truck. T-R-U-C-K, truck. Okay. Now we are going to listen for reference number. Let's listen it.
To your house next Sunday. Can you take down the reference number?
Yes. Please tell me.
FG0418.
Okay, I didn't write it, so let's listen it again.
Me.
Can you take down the reference number?
Yes. Please tell me.
FG0418.
Great.
Okay, I hope I got the right answer. Okay, so as he was saying that it's FG0418. Okay, the answer will be it's. Now it's all about our part 1. Now we're going to listen for part 2. Okay, so here's the another instruction for us. No more than 2 words and a number for each answer. Okay, just keep it in your mind while I think it will help you while you will be writing the answer. Okay, now we're going to listen it for question number 11. To live hot spring garden resort. Okay, location, that's highlighted. Location blah blah, close to park, mountains. Let's listen it.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This is the end of... Now, listen carefully and answer questions.
How can I help you?
Good afternoon. I'd like to inquire about some information regarding your resort.
What kind of resort would you prefer?
I want a hot spring resort, and it is better to have some indoor or outdoor water activities.
Okay, let me check. How about Tulip Hot Spring Garden Resort?
Tell me some details, please.
Fine. It is located in the north suburb, near Peak Mountains, covering about 66...
Okay, the girl was saying that it is located in the north suburb near Peak Mountains. Okay, so the answer would be north suburb, NORTH, north. Yes, UBURB, suburb. Okay, north suburb. Okay, let's listen for question number 12. Hot spring was exploited, blah blah, meters under the ground. Exploited. Hot spring was exploited. Okay, maybe we're going to listen a number, because this is a mirror, so I can assume that we are going to listen a number. So let's listen it. Let's highlight it. Okay, hot spring exploited, blah blah, meters. Okay, let's listen it.
6 acres of green land with a refreshing environment. The resort provides various kinds of facilities for sports, entertainment, leisure and meetings. And the best part is its hot spring.
Great. Could you give me some introduction about the hot spring?
The millennium precipitation of the Tulip Hot Spring was exploited 3,000 meters.
3,000 meters. 3,000 meters. That's the answer. Okay. Now we're going to listen for question number 13. Temperature of Tulip Hot Spring is temperature spring is blah blah. Let's listen it.
Deep underground. It is a sulfur hot spring. The major ingredient is sulfur.
I heard that sulfur, when it's sterilized, is harmless to the human body.
Yes, it plays a significant role in softening the skin, hydrating the skin, and beautifying the skin. It can lower blood pressure and reduce blood fat.
That's so great. How about its temperature?
It's 65 degrees Celsius. There are some attentions about the hot spring.
Okay. The girl was saying, the man was asking that, how about its temperature? And the girl was replying that it's 65 degrees Celsius. Okay, so the answer would be 60. Why 6? Okay, 65 degree. How can I use here degree symbol? Okay, I can write it. No. Degree Celsius. Oh no. Okay, here is a word, here is a number, and okay, we can write Celsius because we are allowed to write two words and or a number. So if I write 65 degrees Celsius, there would be two words and a number. So that I think it would be correct answer. Okay, 65 degrees Celsius. CL oh no, Celsius, 65 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now we are going to listen for question number 14. Don't take your blah blah when bathing. Okay, let's listen it.
Tensions.
Yes, the hot spring water contains various minerals which come out, first in black colour, change to clear water, afterwards with a mineral smell. Adjust water temperature to one's comfort before bathing.
Okay.
And do not bath immediately after drinking. And please take your jewellery off when you are bathing.
I hope you got the answer, because she was saying that please do not take your jewelry off when you are bathing. So the answer would be jewelry. JEWELLERY. Jewelry. Okay. Oh no, I got a mistake. JEWELLERY. Jewelry. Now we are going to listen it for question number 15. Okay, 21 different blah blah. Okay, there are 56 different water sport and 21 different blah blah. Let's listen it.
Fine. How about water activities?
Merry Water World has 56 different water sports for tourists. You can experience 4 different sauna rooms and 21 different spa pools.
21 different spa full. So oh no, spa full, PWOS pools. Okay, spa pools. Now we're going to listen for, okay, there is a map or diagram, whatever you say. Sometimes it's tricky or sometimes it's easy, so don't be afraid. I'm going to explain everything in details. Okay, just stay with me and I will explain everything, and that I think it will be more easy when I will be explaining everything to you. Okay, just you need to be attentive. Okay, let's move on. Let's zoom in it. Okay, so here's another instruction for us: no more than 3 words for each answer. Okay, just keep it in mind. Okay, 18, 19, 16, 17, 20. Okay, tulip garden. Okay, tulip garden and main hall. So we have to name this place. Okay, let's listen it together.
For a change, one can try the standard swimming pool, tennis courts and the bowling.
Can you tell me the location? Now, look at questions 16 to 20.
So they will talk about everything, or they will what should I say, they will talk about everything by serially. Okay, so don't be panic, we just need to be attentive, and I hope they will give the answer serially. First maybe they will talk about number 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, just keep your eyes here. Okay, on main hall. Okay, maybe then they will talk about serially like this, no, okay, let's listen it.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 16 to 20.
Let me show you a map of the resort.
Fine.
Now we are standing at the reception of the main hall. It is at the bottom of your map, and immediately to your left is Villa Part.
Immediately to your left is below part. Okay, the answer would be for 16 below part. Okay, below below part. Okay, now we are going to listen for 17. Let's listen it.
There are deluxe villas and suites which have their own hot springs.
Fine.
The large building with a big glass roof behind the main hall is Merry Water World. The water
Okay, she was saying that the large building with a big glass roof behind the main hall is Merry Water World. So behind the main hall is Merry Water World. So this is behind the option or the place 17 is behind the main hall. Okay, so the answer would be Merry Water World. MERRY Merry Water World. WATER Water World. ORLD Water World. Okay, you can write it like water world. Okay, Merry Water World. Now we are going to listen for number 18. Let's listen it.
Sports Centre.
Yes, I know.
On the top left of the map is the Leisure Centre.
I know.
Merry Water World. The Water Sports Centre.
Okay, as she was saying, the water sports center, so the answer would be to whatever you write, it's okay. You can write it also water sports center, or you can write it also Merry Water World. It's depend on you. Okay, so whatever you like to write, it's okay. Let's listen for question number 18.
Yes, I know.
On the top left of the map is the Leisure Centre.
Okay. I'm sorry. She was saying that on the top of left of the map is Leisure Center. So it is this place is on the top of left. Okay, I hope you got my explanation. So she was saying that on the top of left of the map is Leisure Center. So 18 would be Leisure Center. LEISUR, Leisure Center. CENTRA Center. Okay, Leisure Center. Now we are going to listen for 19. Let's listen it.
There are sauna baths for women, 4D movie theatre, a kids' room, video games room, a VIP room, a tea house, and a beauty salon.
Great. And where is the tennis court?
It is in the sports centre, which is located between the leisure centre and the tulip garden.
Tulip garden?
Okay, the person was asking where is tennis court, and the lady was saying it is in the sport center. It is in the sports center, but we don't know where is sports center. And then she was saying which is located between the leisure center. So this is leisure center, and also she's saying she was saying that which is located between the leisure center and the tulip garden. So it is tulip garden, and this is a leisure center. So the answer would be sport court. Okay, sport court for 19. We can write it as SPORT, sports center or court. Sports center. Okay, sports center. So the man was asking for tennis court, so which is located in the sports center. Okay, that's why the answer would be sports center. Now we're going to listen it for question number 20. Let's listen it.
Yes, you can appreciate the beautiful tulips in the garden.
Fine. Can you tell me what kind of sports are there in the centre?
There is a tennis court, badminton, table tennis, shooting, arrow shooting, and
Okay, they're talking about what kind of activities are there in sports center. Okay, so don't be confused. You just need to listen them, and you have to listen also the correct answer. Okay, now let's move on.
climbing.
Do you have a restaurant?
Of course, the building next to the garden is the restaurant.
What dishes does it serve?
Okay, the person was asking for a restaurant. Do you he was saying that do you have a restaurant, and the lady was saying of course of course the building next to garden is the restaurant. So next to garden we have the only one place, and this is place number 20. So restaurant would be the answer for question number 20. Okay, restaurant rest O-R-A and T, restaurant. Okay, restaurant. Okay, that's all about our part 2. Now we're going to practice with part 3. Okay. Okay, choose the correct letter A, B or C. Okay, so let's listen to question number 21. The conversation may take place in a blah blah. Conversation take place in a, let's listen it.
Now, good morning everyone. Welcome to the Study Centre of Cardiff University. I am Professor Jody, your student study consultant. I know as a new student you will meet some troubles with your studies and life. So we will have 3 consecutive lectures. Study strategies on today, social life, and local snacks on next Monday and Tuesday. I will introduce you to some study skills and answer your questions. Now, listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 24. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Study Centre of Cardiff University. I am Professor Jody.
Okay, the person was saying that good morning everyone, welcome to the study center of the Cardiff University. So the conversation may take place in university. Okay, the answer would be university. Now we're going to listen it for question number 22. The topic of the first lecture is, okay, let's topic first lecture is, let's listen it.
Your student study consultant. I know as a new student you will meet some troubles with your studies and life. So we will have 3 consecutive lectures. Study strategies on today, social life, and local snacks on next Monday and Tuesday.
Okay, you are saying that, so I will have 3 consecutive lectures, study strategy on today. So we are going to listen for it today. We don't need to listen. Of course, we'll listen. We'll listen everything, but we have to write the correct or exact answer. So we are going to listen for study strategy for today. That's what the answer would be. Option B, which is study strategies. Okay, the time is up. We have to, okay, just give me a few seconds. I have to re-click. Okay, just give me a few sec. I have to re-click each answer again because we are out of time. It's a problem for me. Okay, and okay. Oops. I'm sorry. From last few weeks I had cold, but now I'm pretty well. Okay, we are done. So let's move on. Now we're going to listen it for question number 23 and 4. Okay, choose 2 letters A to E. Which 2 main factors are important for students' successful study? Okay, let's highlight some keyword for this question. 2 main factors important student main factors students successful studies. Okay, let's listen it. Okay,
Research.
Do you mean we should read and think independently?
Yes, that's the first important factor,
And
such as that a university student will have to do research.
do you mean we should read and think independently?
As doing research, students will have to do a lot of work on their own, such as doing research.
Do you mean we should read and think independently?
Yes, that's the first important factor of being a successful university student.
Okay, the girl was asking a question that, do you mean we should read and think indefinitely? Okay, so let's find out whether there is a option that is relevant to our talk. Okay, using the time effectively, doing researching, taking more lecture, working independently. Okay, the answer would be D, so we need to listen it for another option. Okay, let's listen it.
Fine.
How about taking more lectures? I heard that they can help our studies. Is that right?
Some students prefer to attend more extra lectures to improve themselves, but in fact it might affect their own study. My advice is to use your holiday time. You should know how to take control of your time and work effectively.
Fine.
Okay, they're talking about a lot of things. I think the answer would be only okay. Okay, let's using the time effectively. Maybe it's the answer. Because he was saying that another factor is overcome your stress. I'm confused. Let's listen to one more time, so replay it again.
My advice is to you, but in fact it's to attend more extra lectures to improve themselves, but in fact it might affect their own study. My advice is to use your holiday time. You should know how to take control of your time and work effectively.
Fine.
Another factor is to overcome your stress. Many students usually have a feeling of homesickness, particularly for overseas students, a feeling overcome.
Fine.
Another factor is to overcome your stress. Many students usually have a feeling of homesickness.
Okay, I got the answer. The answer would be option E, because he was saying that another factor is to overcome your stress. Another factor. So they are they was talking about a lot of things. Okay, so you don't need to be jump into confusion. Okay, but you have to listen everything and you have to find out the exact answer. Okay. Okay, now it's time to listen for 25 to 30. Okay, so here's another instruction for us: no more than 3 words for each answer. Okay, listening to lecture, keyword for this question, blah blah, the lecture. Let's listen it.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 25 to 30. Well, let's talk about some study strategies. Where should we begin?
How about listening to a lecture?
Yes, I am worried about that too. Okay, if you cannot keep up with the lecturer, why not prepare a recorder or something like that to record the lecture? Good idea.
To record the lecture. So the answer would be record. Okay, the answer would be record the lecture. Okay, Okay, let's listen it for question number 26. Blah blah. PowerPoint group work.
And I think you should prepare lecture materials in advance and then check your notes with other students after the lecture if you cannot take them all at the lecture.
Great. And how about presentations? Do we have to do many presentations?
Yes, you will do presentations nearly on all subject lectures.
Should we use PowerPoint?
Yes, of course. And can we choose a partner to do a presentation together? Maybe or maybe not. Sometimes you can have a group presentation, but you have to do it by yourself on most.
Okay, the answer would be presentation, because they were talking about the presentation. Okay, the answer would be presentation. Presentation. T-I present T-I-O-N presentations. Okay, they are talking about presentation. Now let's listen it for question number 27. Reading online materials need a blah blah approach blah blah method of analyzing. Let's listen it.
Of the lectures. Okay, I know.
Professor, I know we have to spend a lot of time reading material. I want to know if we can get them from the internet.
Sometimes you can read materials at the computer at home. Really? Yes, but you must have a username and password from the computer center. Fine. And usually you will...
Okay, the professor was saying that you must have a username and password. Okay, so the answer would be username, username and username and password, P-A-S-S-O-R-D, password. Okay, now let's listen for question number 29.
From the computer center. Fine. And usually you will have many academic journals to read, so a proper reading method is very important.
What kind of method?
The approach I use is skimming. It means to skim the book first to see what's important and what isn't.
Okay, the answer would be skimming. Okay, S-K-M-M-I-N-G, skimming. Don't be panic if you don't get the answer. Just you need to pause this video right now and re-listen it again. Okay, now we're going to listen it for question number 29. Sorry, we maybe listened it for 28. Now we are going to listen it for 29. Okay, let's highlight some code for this question. Writing essay, a good blah blah, do blah blah before handing in.
Do we need to master a skill of analyzing reading? Yes, that's the next important method of reading. The method can help you to remember what you have read. Fine, and how about the assignment? You will write a lot of essays as your assignment. Essays? Yes.
How about the strategy of writing essays?
First, you should make a good draft plan for writing. And pay attention.
First, you should a good draft plan. So the answer would be draft plan. plan. Okay, as he was saying that first you should make a good draft plan. Okay, the answer would be draft plan. Now we are going to listen it for question number 30. Okay.
Attention to the deadline. Deadline? Yes. Can we extend that? You could ask your personal tutor. Fine. And before handing in your work to your tutor or department, you should do proofreading first to check form, grammar, spelling, and references.
Okay. He was saying that, and before handing in your work to your tutor or department, you should do proofreading first to check check from grammar and something else. Maybe he was talking. So what should he do? Okay, the answer would be proof reading, reading, proofreading. Okay, before handing in, he needs to do proofreading. So that's all about our part 3. Now we are going to practice with part 4. Okay, here's another instruction for us: no more than 3 words and a number for each answer. Okay, let's highlight some cue for question number 31. The Antarctic Polar View Project maps Antarctic Sea ice by using. Let's highlight some cue for this question. The Antarctic Polar View Project map Antarctic Sea ice by using. Okay, Antarctic Sea ice by using blah blah. Let's listen to it.
Now, listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40.
Welcome to the Magic Earth. I'm Christine. Today we have invited a geographer, Andrew Fleming, the leader from the British Antarctic Survey, to give us an introduction about using satellite to map Antarctic Sea.
Using satellite. Okay, the answer would be satellite. Okay, just give me a few seconds to write the answer. Okay, I'm sorry for taking that time. Okay, let's write the answer. So the answer would be satellite, because she was saying that the Antarctic Polar View project is using satellite. Okay, so the answer would be satellite. S-A-T-L-I-T-E. S-A-T-E-L-I-T-E-S, satellites. Okay, that should be satellites. Now we're going to listen it for question number 32. So let's read it. Problems to navigate through the water, the safety of the ship, okay, the blah blah of the ship, the efficiency of the ship. Okay, let's listen it.
Guys, welcome, Andrew Fleming.
Thank you, Christine. Well, as you know, cruising in the Southern Ocean isn't always plain sailing. But as it is becoming important to find better ways of navigating safely and avoiding future collisions because of the increasing visitorships, the Antarctic Polar View project is using satellites to map the sea ice to help ships find the best way in the vast white continent. There are very large lumps of heavy ice in the water which might look beautiful and white with penguins dancing on top of it, but I believe you do not want to hit it very fast with a ship. Otherwise your ship will be damaged, and therefore navigating through it is an important problem, not only in terms of the safety of the ship, but in terms of the speed of the ship and the efficiency of the ship.
Okay, I hope you got the answer. He was saying that an important problem on not only in terms of the safety of the ship, but in terms of the speed of the ship and efficiency of the ship. So here is efficiency of the ship, okay, and the safety of the ship, but we are missing with the speed of the ship. The answer would be speed. Speed, 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 okay. Speed. So let's move on. Okay, so collect data, identify difference between open water, water and blah blah, difference, okay.
So you could have another choice, for example. Take a quicker and cheaper route rather than spending an excessive amount of time going through an area of very thick ice. The quickest way to travel is to clear water channels, but it is a difficult task to find these routes. The area we're dealing with is absolutely enormous. The only way of monitoring that area of ocean effectively is by using satellites. Therefore, we use a satellite named the NVSAT, which is a satellite that collects information and picks up differences in ocean surface roughness, and that helps us to see the difference between open water and the sea ice.
Open water and sea ice. The answer would be sea ice. Okay, sea ice. Now let's move on. Okay, scientists can see surface of sea clearly by using blah blah. Okay, surface of sea can see by using blah blah.
It's us to see the difference between open water and the sea ice. Radar allows the Antarctic team to see straight through the clouds down to the surface of the sea.
Okay, you were saying that radar allows the Antarctic team to see straight through the cloud down to the surface of the sea. So the radar would be the answer. Okay. radar. Okay, radar would be the answer. By using radar, they can see the surface of sea. Okay, now we're going to listen for question number 35. Helicopter advantages can map the sea in the air. Disadvantages, you're going to listen much more, blah blah and blah blah. Okay, let's listen it first for question number 35.
With detailed images, it's even possible to see cracks in the surface, which can lead to dangerous ice falls. Wherever possible, we would use helicopters quite a lot and put them up in the air to map the ice and look for where we might find what we call leads, which are large areas of clear water that the ship might be able to move through. But it is certainly a much more difficult and time-consuming operation.
Okay, so we got here two answers, because he was saying that clearly much more difficult and time-consuming. So the first answer would be difficult, difficult and time consuming. Consuming. Okay, time consuming. Now we are going to listen for question 37. Okay, the color of the map is let's listen it.
So does the image that you get from the polar view map give a good description of what you're actually seeing out there on the sea?
Yes, it does. We cannot yet know clearly about the thickness of the sea ice. But one of the science researchers that we were doing last summer was looking at doing some of that work using satellites as well. So that's going to be quite an exciting development. The map was coloured in various shades of grey, but...
Okay, we got the answer, because you are saying that the map was colored in various shades of grey. So the answer would be grey. Let's move on. Okay, problem of sending pictures in Antarctic ship.
It didn't take long to spot the difference between the dark, smooth open water and light, textured areas of sea ice. The first step is to take the image merely, which has to be sent to the ship.
How about others?
Internet connection in the Antarctic and on ships is notoriously poor.
Internet connection. Okay.
Internet connection in the Antarctic and on ships is notoriously poor. And that has meant...
Okay, he was saying that internet connection is in the Antarctic and on the ship is notoriously poor. So the problem is with internet connection. Internet connection. Internet connection. Internet. Okay, let's move on. okay, measure 2, the problem. Okay, compress image into format. Compress image into blah blah format. Oh no, blah blah blah. Let's listen it.
That we have to compress the image a lot, cut a lot, and delete some of the details in the image as a result.
Have you solved the problem?
Yes, the normal way that we are doing this is by compressing the images into a format known as JPEG 2000.
Okay, he was saying J 2000. So the answer would be J GP, oh no, GP ET G 2000. This is the format of the image. Okay, J is JPEG 2000 format. The answer would be okay. Now we are going to listen it for question number 40. This is the last one. Okay, the equipment scientists need for mapping is a blah blah on ship. Equipment mapping is a blah blah on ship.
JPEG 2000 allows us to, number one, compress the imagery a lot more, and secondly, it allows us to maintain the geographic position of the image. So it knows where the image is and allows us to position that on a map.
And how long does this take?
I tested this in January over a very narrow dial-up satellite connection, and it took a few minutes. Sure, for us it is an enormous achievement. I mean, we now know fairly well the kind of sea ice conditions we are likely to encounter. So it is a fantastic and useful system. We just need a laptop on the ships.
We just need a laptop on ship. So the answer will be laptop. Left-T-O-P. Laptop. Okay. So that's all about our today's practice. So let's submit it together and check out how much we got. Okay, we got 9 out of 9, but maybe we got a mistake because our correct answer is 39 out of 40. Let's check which one we got mistake. This is a mistake. Why it's a mistake? 65 degrees Celsius. Why it's a mistake? 35 degrees. Oh no, I should write here another s. Okay, degrees. We wrote here degree, but the answer should be right, should be written degrees. Okay, that's why the answer is wrong. Okay, so we didn't get any other mistake. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's class, and so this is time to end the class, and hope see you in the next class. Okay, so have a good day. Bye.